Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that stream has started. It's a traditional Sunday Red Dead Online stream. I called it today having fun in Red Dead Online, which might sound a little bit offensive for PC players because Red Dead Online is still unplayable for many players on PC. But anyway, usually I call stream like having fun or chilling in Red Dead Online when I basically have a mood to make a stream in which we just gonna be talking, you know, discussing stuff. So anyway, hello and welcome. Thanks to everyone who placed a like, and I hope that stream works fine. Let me know in the chat. Is it fine or not? Because apparently I had issues with internet today. Hopefully everything works fine now. Okay, so and immediately from data I can tell that no, probably it's not working fine. Probably there are some issues, but let me know in the chat, please. And meanwhile, while you're giving your opinion, I will pick up stuff from log box and also read the chat. So Composition Man says, in your opinion, what is the best legendary animal garment set in Red Dead Online? I mean, depends on what you mean. if you're asking about the most cool looking garment set, then probably something made of panthers. I mean, I just like how panther garment sets look in Red Dead Online. I will show you some of these garment sets that I'm talking about. But if you're talking about like which is the garment set that has the broken mechanics, it's this one, Beaver garment set. It's broken. It's still broken. Never was fixed by Rockstar. Oh, by the way, a lot of viewers are saying that stream is fine, but it's kind of interesting because my streaming software actually tells me that there should be some issues. I don't know, but Kari UK says that stream is fine, and Griossi says streaming is fine. And Winter still says it was a little choppy for a couple of minutes, but seems okay now. But anyway, let's continue streaming unless stream will break completely. Because I had issues today with internet, that's why I started stream later. I hope I fixed it, but you know, you never know with internet. Anyway, since we're talking about garment sets, in my opinion, like this one looks, I don't know, I like how it looks, Marble Fox. And yeah, and I guess pretty much every single garment set made out of Panther or Cougar is fine. I also like these garment sets from RAM. And yeah, you see on Xbox I have only 9 garment sets. On my PC account I had like a lot of garment sets. Like no, actually I had them all. But I had to stop playing on PC. I had them all because when Naturalist came out, I was actually playing on PC, you know. So then I was hunting these legendary animals, and if you remember, most legendary animals were like a drip feed. Rockstar were adding them week by week, so I collected them all on PC. But then when I started to play on Xbox again, just because, you know, game became unplayable for me on PC because of cheaters that were chasing me. Then I hunted some legendary animals. I think more than half of them on this account, but not all. And yeah, guys, let me know like what's your overall opinion on garment sets. No, not your overall. Do you wear garment sets? Garment Government sets in Red Dead Online. Like, is this something that you usually wear? So, yes, no, often, sometimes, never. So three options will be. Because I know some people say that garment sets are ugly, and that's why they don't wear them at all. I would rather say that I sometimes wear garment sets, but I like how they look, you know. Let's go and sell. I guess I have some animal samples on this account, so let's go and sell them to Harriet. I was mostly playing from my low-level account when I was making guide for Naturalist role, and there I have a lot of different not only legendary, but like different samples. And on this one, I guess I have few legendary animal samples, maybe a few regular, but let's go and sell. Benny Garcia says, heck yeah, but price is bad. Well, you see, the thing is, garment sets, just like anything that is related to Naturalist role, is basically a content for high levels, so the price is not an issue when we're talking about garment sets. Like, it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's go and sell everything to Harriet. Okay, so apparently there is some alligator or something. Captain Yellow says, I don't like garment sets, I never wear them, but it's a challenge to have them all, so I have them all. Yeah, as a part of a challenge, it also makes sense. Well, as you can see, I have actually a lot of random animal samples. I have like almost full collection, even on this character of this mountain grassland habitats. I have a few legendary. Well, actually, yeah. So let's sell some of them. Cat, does focus fire counter slow and steady in PvP? No. It's not. Just because, you know, slow and steady stacks up with other defensive ability card, and the most importantly, it stacks up with tonics. So on practice, you just cannot have so much damage to counter level 3 health tonic. That's the thing with defensive ability cards. Okay, you know what? Even with double payout, these prices for samples, they're just like pathetic. The best way to raise money this month is fishing. No, I don't know where. I actually seen this opinion a lot, like triple money with fishing. It's such a great money-making method. I don't know where people are taking this from, but you see, the thing is, by fishing you will make, like, on practice, with regular payout, I don't know, something between $150 to $200. Let's say 170, something like that. No experience at all and no gold at all. So with triple money it would be around 500, a little more than 500. And you can make more than 500 by simply grinding collector roll without extra payouts. And by grinding collector roll, you will also earn a lot of experience, which basically is good by itself, but also it's kinda helps you to earn gold, because each 5 levels you get a treasure map. And you will collect daily challenge. You will complete daily challenges. So, I mean, if you like fishing, it's fine. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but just even with triple money, fishing is not as profitable as collecting stuff. That's the thing. But this month, Yeah, I guess it's the most significant bonus because like double payout for Naturalist is a joke. It's just like a complete joke. I mean, double payout is only for samples. And selling samples is not the way you make money with Naturalist roll. You have to go and collect stamps for animal field guide. Like here, you know, like for example, desert habitats. Let's see. Just to demonstrate, what am I missing? Sonoran pronghorn buck. So I need to collect this one, sell it to Harriet, and then I can trade in stamps like here. Look, mountain and grassland habitats, $150. You make money from naturalist roll by trading in these stamps. That's the only way to make some decent money from Naturalist. And maybe actually, you know what, maybe you can make some good money. I never actually tested this, but in my opinion, you can make something about $500 by simply collecting stamps for Naturalist roll. Maybe I will test it later, but my bet is something between 400 and 600 per hour you can make. But most money will come from this, from trading in stamps, you know? And this month bonus for Naturalist roll is double money for selling stamps, and you get nothing for selling these stamps. It's just nothing. Like I mentioned this few times already. For selling all 14 grassland and mountain animal samples, all 14, you receive $33. And for trading in stamps that you receive for selling 14 samples, you receive $140. And the thing is, double payout is only for samples, not for stamps. So it's just stupid. So it's pathetic bonus, and apparently people who decided to add this bonus, they don't really understand how Naturalist roll works in Red Dead Online. I mean, think about it. If there was double payout for trading in full collections, it actually would be like really good bonus. Not for beginners, for high levels, but still a really good one. But right now it's just a joke. Oh, here we go, collectible item. I see collectible items. Aaron says, nobody likes the Naturalist roll. Just use it for easy legendary animals for creeps. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, that's true. You know what? I will make a vote on the channel later to find out if it's so. Uh-oh, so I'm not quite sure where I seen this collectible item. I think it was on a tree. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, let me... Yeah, there it is. It's a collector's sack. Cat, have you ever reached level 1000? No. Because, you know, at some point I stopped grinding. I don't really grind. I just hang around, do something, but like I don't really focus on the grind. QT Scene says this double money is bad. Yeah, it's like it's nothing. It's a joke. Well, technically, you know what, this month there is still a better bonus than triple money for fishing, and you can find it here. Quick join, featured PvP series. Double money, double gold is good. For beginners, I mean, you can make enough gold to buy your first roll a little bit faster. But yeah, overall this month is a joke. It's just, I even think that, you know, recently players voted for Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online in a labor of love category, and Rockstar was offended by this, and it's like it's the way they joke back. Adam says, bro, I just want to get experience to level up my trader role. I don't need the money. I sell only goods or time over time. Worth it? Or I need to fully 100 goods, then sell it. Like previously how it worked. You received, for each delivery, for each trader role delivery, you received amount of experience based not on how many goods you deliver, but on which size of a wagon you were using. So it was a good tactics to just spam small wagon delivery with 1 or 2 goods, you know, just on cooldown. You deliver, you go again, deliver again and again and again. But I made a video about it, like how to level up trader fast. If you're interested, go check it out, because there is an extra tip how to make like super fast deliveries. But under this video I saw few comments like, oh, it was fixed and it's not working anymore, and you receive small amount of experience if you deliver like low amount of goods. I don't know how to test it, because on all my accounts I have maximum level in trader role, so I cannot test it, but just saying. I don't think it actually was fixed, because Rockstar were not making any changes to anything, so go check it. X23 says, don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, it's a good tip. Thank you. And yeah, thanks to everyone who already placed the like button, and to everyone who supports me on YouTube, Patreon, and YouTube membership, YouTube super chat, stuff like that. StoreNed says, last video was the best video ever. I actually enjoyed making this video. I wanted to include beans as a joke, you know, to make the video is called 50 must-have purchases. I actually counted 49, like something that I can I can call a must-have, because like there are a lot of stuff that you want to buy, for example, ammo pamphlets for extra ammo, but it's not a must-have. Like it's a good purchase, but you need it pretty much only in call to arms, to be honest, because it only increases amount of regular ammo that you can carry. So I mean, it's something that I recommend buying, but not a must-have. You got my point. Anyway, I counted 50, but one is ZZ Beaver garment set, and ZZ Beaver garment set is like, let's be honest, it's a glitch basically. So I was not sure if I want to include it, and I thought to include beans instead. But then I thought like, yeah, you know what, I will still include ZZ Beaver, because let's be honest, most tryhards are using this. So if you want to be in PvP and like compete with them, I guess you just kinda have to use it. Angry Aussie says, beans are no joke. Yeah, you shouldn't joke with, you shouldn't make fun of beans. Twisted Trading joins and says, hello cat and everyone. And Joaquim Fuchs joins and says, hello cat, I wear it with hat or winter outfit. You wear what? Beaver garment set? You can wear it with a hat? Actually, not sure if you can. Let's test. Let's try it. Maybe you can. I don't remember this. Let's remove it and equip a hat. Oh yeah, you can. You can. Yep. You know what? Beaver garment set without, I guess any other garment set as well, without hood looks like some of the coats. I don't remember which one, but this is from Outlaw Pass 1, I guess. Like, guys, is it? I will try to find it, you know what? I will try to find the coat that I'm talking about. Legend 27 says, I have best looking female character on Red Dead Online. Congratulations to you. Okay, I'm pretty sure that there is a coat that looks pretty much like this. And it's not available anymore. It's like, it's either limited offer clothing or it was in all the Outlaw Pass. Let's check it. So it should be in quartz. Yeah, Rex Rod. Is it just me, guys, or Rex Rod looks like a garment set without a hood? Look, I mean, not exactly the same, but kinda looks like. Look. It has more fur and stuff, but... And if I remember correctly, Rex Rod is from Outlaw Pass 1 or 2. It's not available anymore in this game. Let me know in the chat. Yeah, that's probably the closest one that I have. X23 agrees. Okay, Bison Duster Cat also... Cat, I said cat. Coat also kinda reminds, but Rex Rod is much closer. Like, let me show it. Where is it? Yeah, here. And now removing, look, yeah. Winter still says it does look very similar. I actually think it was, you know, copy-paste. Redskin joins and says, howdy cat and cat gang. Hope everyone is well. So do I hope everyone is well too. You know what, let's wear some hat. Since we can wear a hat with garment set, which I was not sure about, but we can. So let's find a suitable hat. I guess this one looks nice, but let's check what else do I have. Okay. Actually, this one suits. Gallant says you have a lot of cool coats, cat. Yeah, most of them from Outlaw Passes, I guess. Not quite sure why this is a male hat, but anyway. This one suits. Also nice. Sobol hat and Kozak's hat are classic. You can wear them with pretty much any outfit. This one looks fine. Gardenia hat, another kinda weird choice for a male outfits. This one is okay, I'd say. And well, yeah, so I think this one. I'm gonna be like this. Galant says, can we start a petition to get Rockstar to come back to Red Dead Online? Well, we can start any petition, but Rockstar will just ignore it. In fact, there was such petition back in the day. Like few years ago, I think it was The Professional who started such petition. I'm not quite sure what was it like. Was it about going back to Red Dead Online and starting to update this game again, or about some specific update that we wanted to see? I don't remember, but I remember that there was such petition. It received quite a lot of votes, and Rockstar just ignored it. Nothing happened. Meru Senpai says, when we will get the next gen update? Nobody knows. Actually, you know what? It's an interesting question. We will talk about this later. Twisted Trading says, yeah, that hat is weird. I bought one when they were for sale in November and don't know why. You probably bought that one because you have nothing to spend your money on. And you know, just like me. Christopher says, hello cat. Hello Christopher. Yeah, actually, Black Razor is mentioning that petition. Biggest petition was professional. Oh yeah, that was a petition to bring back old daily challenge system. And yeah, 10 people signed it, and Rockstar ignored it. So I mean, my point is, any petition we will make, they will just ignore. That's true. Swiss evening. Seth the Destroyer says, instead of Rockstar, you all should aim for Take-Two, the parent company. Like, Take-Two don't care at all, so I disagree with that. Like, you know, trying to reach Take-Two is absolutely hopeless. Because you see, my point is, I will explain why I think so. You see, when you try to reach Rockstar and you make a petition, right? Like, Rockstar, do something. It creates some sort of news, basically. People start talking about it in social media, just like with the clown movement. Some journalists are talking about it, you know, YouTubers and so on and so on. It creates, it brings attention to Rockstar, and Rockstar don't want this attention, so there is a chance that they will do something just to stop people talking about this and mentioning them. If you mention Take-Two and you say like, Take-Two, do something, Take-Two don't care. And you know why? Because most players don't even know that Rockstar is owned by Take-Two. Most people don't know who Take-Two are. That's why Take-Two doesn't care. It's how I see it. I mean, I don't think that I don't really think that mentioning Rockstar and making some petition to Rockstar has like high chances of success. But mentioning Take-Two is hopeless, because like Take-Two don't really care about their reputation. I will tell you even more. When Rockstar needs to do something dirty, like to sue modders who are making mods for single-player games, they go to Take-Two, and Take-Two's lawyers go after these people, after these fans. In all situations where it's obvious that there will be reputation loss, it's not Rockstar doing something, it's Take-Two doing something. And you know why? Because they don't care about reputation. See? So how do you have so good graphics on console? I don't know, it's just Xbox Series X plays a big part, I think. I mean, yeah, it's like, it's an interesting I don't think it's a coincidence, but when, you know, Red Dead Online was basically abandoned around the same time as Dan Houser left the company. So, maybe. Rex Gardener, big thanks for super chat. And let's read the super chat. Complimented your hair now. My wife is angry at me and had a tantrum in front of our parents and barricaded herself in our room, threatening to divorce. Sorry that I'm laughing, because that's an unusual situation. To divorce me and she be back to being just my sister again. Help. Yes, that's a weird situation, but thanks that you complimented my hair. I haven't had a hairdress in a long time. Oh no, Stream Sniper is back again. Not this. Yaks. Let's switch lobby fast. Because I was like curious where Stream Sniper is and here we go. Boom, let's jump. But anyway, Rex Garden, thank you for super chat and thanks for complimenting my hair. I'm not gonna comment on everything that you said after complimenting my hair. Good point, Rex. Slave Master says, I was saying hi. Oh, so you were Stream Sniper. You know, usually Stream Snipers are saying hi by with help of dynamite arrow or something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's test something. I'm curious. Can you wear a hat with every garment set or only with Beaver garment set? So let's switch garment set to something else, like this one. Yeah, you can wear a hat with any garment set. It's interesting. I mean, there is a way. Oh yeah, definitely Stream Snipers. Look, Yakuxide UTNS. Okay. Okay, so yep. UTNS is definitely not a friendly Stream Sniper. So let's block it. It's so annoying that, you know, Rockstar made the system where everyone can join you at any time. Yeah. Creeps is just watching this weird kid. Yeah, good luck. Red Ben Clemson. My hat is from Red Ben Clemson. No. Just, I think it's a hat from Dutch's outfit. Right? He looked friendly, Eric says. Yeah, one of them is a friendly Stream Sniper and second is definitely not friendly. But anyway, let's... You know, there is always good old method. Unfortunately, unfortunately, PC is completely unplayable right now, because I'm really starting to think about playing on PC just in a private lobby. You know, there is few methods to make a private lobby on PC. I mean, it's kind of against terms of service, but if I will get banned by Rockstar, so who cares? So I really think about starting to play on PC just in a solo lobby, because like on PlayStation you can create a stable solo lobby, no problem, with MTU method. On Xbox I tried everything except for few solo lobby methods that are not very easy. There are no ways to hide from stream snipers, just no way. Redfield says there is no service, so no problem. Exactly, exactly. I mean, like, if you think about it, it's so stupid that there are no private lobbies in Red Dead Online. It just makes no sense. Okay, so is it work? Yep. Swiss says, just hoping that GTA 6 won't be as easy to stream snipe. I will tell you, it will be, for sure. It will, GTA 6 Online will have all the issues that Red Dead Online has. It will be unstable. It will use peer-to-peer connection. I'm pretty sure about that. On PC it will be disaster, like, mark my words. GTA 6 will be a solid game. I'm not quite sure about, you know, story yet, but aside from story, I'm pretty sure that GTA 6 will be a really good game. But GTA Online will be trash. And you know why? Because Rockstar wants to save money. That's the main reason. Mark says GTA 6 will be a stream sniper's dream, because every big sniper streamer will play it. Exactly, and it will be a big scandal for Rockstar, because, you know, GTA 6 Online will definitely use peer-to-peer connection system. I'm 100% sure about that. And imagine all these streamers, big streamers who never never streamed GTA Online or Red Dead Online. They maybe played GTA 6 RP, GTA 5 RP, but it's completely different thing, because RP has dedicated servers. And anyway, just imagine all these streamers, YouTubers trying to play GTA 6 Online because it's trending, because it's super popular, and facing all these problems that we know about now. Cheaters on PC, uncontrollable stream snipers, DDoS attacks, just connection issues, and so on and so on and so on. It will be a big scandal. I mean, Rockstar definitely deserves it, because they should have done something about it long time ago. Do you think Rockstar would manage to make GTA 6 as detailed and realistic as Red Dead Redemption? Yes, I think so, because, you know, it will be using the same engine as Red Dead Redemption 2, but improved one. And they will use all the experience that they got from making Red Dead Redemption 2. So, I mean, I said it many times, from technical point of view, on consoles, GTA 6 will be, like, really, really good. I have no doubts. It will be realistic, immersive, and so on and so on. I'm not quite sure about this story, because Dan Houser left, and not only he did it, and so I have some... I'm not quite sure if story will be as good as rest of the game. And I'm pretty sure that story will not be as good as Red Dead Redemption 2 in any way, but I'm even saying that it might be, you know, disappointing. I don't know. But I'm also sure that online, GTA 6 Online will be... Okay, so I found bird eggs. Devus says, any tips for beginners? I started yesterday. So my tip for you is go on my channel, go to videos and check and, you know, just search by a keyword tips for beginners or guide for beginners, because, you know, there are a lot of tips for beginners, hundreds of tips for beginners. Captain Yellow says, I think GTA 6 will be so immersive and realistic like real-life simulator. Kids will be bored GTA 6 gameplay like Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't think it will be as realistic in terms of gameplay. I mean, I think Rockstar will still make... I've heard that cars will be, you know, less cartoonish than in GTA 5. They will be more like in GTA 4. And maybe there will be another realistic stuff like guns and stuff. But I don't think it will be, you know, so realistic that kids will get bored. But yeah, graphics will be even better than in Red Dead Redemption 2. It will be extremely detailed. I don't really doubt that. Sparrow Hawk says, hey Cat, is there a way to know what is the next bonus month will be? Hoping for Bounty Hunter. There is no way to find it out until Rockstar will announce it. But I actually think that it will be Bounty Hunter as well. Caio Santos says, hello Cat from Brazil, good afternoon. Anything about Xbox Series X version of Red Dead Redemption 2? No, nothing, no new information. Still it's not clear if it was completely abandoned or just delayed by Rockstar. But there is an interesting detail. I don't think I mentioned it in a video, but Digital Foundry recently tested different PlayStation 4 games on a broken version, I guess, on PlayStation 5. And they found out that Red Dead Redemption 5, just like Red Dead Redemption 5, I say, on PlayStation 5, Red Dead Redemption 2, this PlayStation 4 versions works with 60 FPS and works absolutely fine. So it's quite interesting because it shows that there is, like, Rockstar can add next gen version easily. It's already can run 60 FPS, like. But they're not doing it. Why? Who knows? Important question, Cerny says. What do you think will be setting and story about Red Dead Redemption 3, and will 2030 be a realistic release year? No, 2030 is not a realistic release year because it's only 5 years after GTA 6. So I think Red Dead Redemption 3 will be released even later. And in my opinion, best setting would be a story about Dutch, Hosea and Arthur, like 20 years, not 20, but like 15 years before events of Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe we can even go with them for all these years, ending with Blackwater robbery. Karaoke says, I think you slipped into a 1 second time warp cat. It means Red Dead 5 will exist one day. Actually, you know what? Why not? GTA 6 exists, will be released at least. So in many years from now, there will be Red Dead Redemption 4 and Red Dead Redemption 5. Why not? It's just the problem is it takes so much time nowadays for Rockstar to release a new game that it will be not anytime soon. Okay, guys, let's stop a vote about garment sets. And so 43% never wear garment sets in Red Dead Online, probably because they think that garment sets are ugly. 38% wear them sometimes, just like me, and 18% are saying that they wear garment sets often. Okay, let's go, I can do it. No, no. Train engineer looks so calm when he trampled me to death, and my horse as well. He's like, La Mer. Do. Yeah, my horse is kinda dead. What a shame. Anyway, I was just saying that I was not expecting to see so many people who think that garment sets you know, wolf. Okay, posses nearby. How do I have posses nearby? I should not be in any posse. Weird. I'm in a private lobby. That's weird. Anyway, let's resurrect Banana. So yeah, I was saying that 20% is... I was not expecting so many people to say that garment sets is something they wear a lot. But actually I also like garment sets, and back in the day I was wearing them way more often than now. What mission are you doing? I'm not doing mission, I'm just, you know, riding around collecting stuff on the background in a private lobby. Because on today's stream I just wanted to focus on reading chat. PWR says, is there any horse masks around the map? No, horse masks they were only in old Outlaw passes. And since there are no Outlaw passes anymore, there are no horse masks as well. Drifter Kid says, favorite garment set? I don't know, the one made of Ghost Panther, probably. In my opinion, it looks pretty cool. No likes, no horse masks. Yeah, by the way, thanks to everyone who placed a like, and to everyone who uses Super Chat or Patreon or YouTube membership. Which is better, Ardennes or Breton? You see, there is almost no significant difference between different horses in Red Dead Online, so just choose the one that you like more, like the look of a horse. Just don't forget to buy good saddle and best stirrups, Nacogdoches preferably. Twisted Trading says, it's Cecil Tucker that you can start and there is no time limit. Yes. Cecil C. Tucker is a legendary bounty that has no hidden timer. I don't think it's the only one actually, but Cecil C. Tucker for sure, because you know, remember the streams when I was traveling to Mexico, I was using Cecil C. Tucker mission. But you know what, like it's you cannot find not like you cannot, it's harder to find not legendary but collectible items when you are in legendary bounty missions. Your Moonshine check and trader role are not working, not producing anything, so it's not the best way of creating a private lobby, you know. But yeah, if you want to travel to Mexico, for example, it's a good choice. Oh, I found the collectible, nice. Safety Zoom says, I will only fish for gold. What do you mean fish for gold? Oh, so you want to start a legendary bounty mission and go fishing? Again, I think it's not gonna work. We will test it later, but if I remember correctly, you cannot use fishing rod in a legendary bounty mission. We will test it. You know what? We will test it. But I think you cannot use fishing rod in legendary bounty missions and in telegram missions as well. Daniel says, hey Cat, I have maxed out Bounty Hunter and Collector, but I don't know what other role I should max out. Should I max out Trader, Moonshiner or Collector? Next, it's you know, the best choice to buy Trader role after you already maxed out Bounty Hunter and... So wait, you said that you already maxed out Collector. So yeah, if you have Bounty Hunter and Collector, then Trader. Then Moonshiner, and only then Naturalist. Gallant Pioneer says, I wish they had legendary fish like they do in story mode. You know, for a long time there were rumors based on different findings in game files that next role will be Fisherman in Red Dead Online. Back in the day we didn't know that there will be no next role, so a lot of people were actually saying that it will be either Fisherman or really weird concept, photography role or something like this. I mean, I don't really like fishing in Red Dead Online, but if fisherman role means that you can buy your own boat, I would be fine with it. I would be fine with it. Okay, you know what? Since we don't have any active poll, let's make some stupid poll like, which role would you prefer? And since we're talking about Red Dead Online and Rockstar, there will be no cool options like Lawman or I don't know, something like this. There will be only stupid options. Not like completely stupid, but you know, on a level of Naturalist. Which role would you like to see? And there will be options: Fisherman, I don't know who makes photo. Let me Google it. Person who makes photographs. Person. No. How this profession is called? Photography. Profession. Photographer. Yeah, I mean it's obvious. I'm sorry. Kinda stupid. Barman. Next role is barman. It's suggestion from chat. Barman. So you basically go around and sell drinks. Sounds stupid? Yes. As stupid as naturalist? No. So fisherman, photographer, barman, and the last option would be a role where you have to go around and gather flowers and herbs and make different elixirs and something. So herbalist. Let's call it herbalist. Okay, guys, it's up to you. It's up to you to choose. Like, which role would you like to see? And meanwhile, super chat, thanks again, Ma-V. I guess, I hope I pronounced correctly, but anyway, thank you. Hello Cat, thanks for your videos. I am 60 years old and started last year with this game. Your videos helped me a lot. Glad to see that, and actually I'm glad to see that you know, a lot of players like 60 years old are enjoying this game and gaming in general. And I mean, there is I've seen a streamer who's 70 years old and he streams Red Dead Redemption 2 and also enjoys it. So it's pretty cool. Herbalist is basically collector. Twisted Trading says, yeah, it's a good point, but you know, the theory about herbalist is different. Like, you collect flowers and then you craft tonics and then you sell them. So you need to not only collect but craft as well, and crafting is also boring. So it's double boring. Herbalist is like the most boring. Kara Spindler says, I'm in my 60s. This game and Call of Duty are the best. I also think that this game and Call of Duty are really good and I enjoy them both. But I need to mention that in my opinion, Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption has pretty much nothing in common with Call of Duty. But still, I repeat, I enjoy both games as well. So yeah. What's interesting about Red Dead Online, since I see the super chat from Mavi again, you know, it made me think. I guess it has one of the most mature audiences, like Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. This game has an average age of a player. Average age of a player for these games is much higher than for other popular games, like even like Call of Duty and definitely like GTA Online and Fortnite, like pretty much any other game. I think it even has a more mature audience than some games like War Thunder or World of Tanks and something like this. Molo says, I'm 64 and I've been playing video games since 1985, so since I was born. When I bought my 10D color computer, been playing Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2 since day one. Are you using the Shire? No, it's actually Ardennes. I usually use Shire, but this one is Ardennes. Yeah, Ardennes. Anyway, guys, I wanted to test if... what I wanted to test... Oh, can you use a fishing rod in a legendary bounty mission? So let's go pick up legendary bounty, right? And test if you can use fishing rod, because like if you can, it might be a good idea to go for legendary bounty mission, something without cooldown, go fishing, and then after 25 minutes quickly complete legendary bounty and receive a payout in gold, and also you can keep all the fish. But I think that is impossible, but let's go and check. Randy Page says, what's considered old? It's a good question. It's a good question. Because there is no definition. Like, you know, when someone is a kid and when some person is like 10 years old, even 25 years old people look like old people to this kid. But you know, it's relative. My point is, it's relative. I'm not quite sure if I translated my point correctly, but you know. So legendary bounties, and let's go to Cecil C. Tucker, because yes, about this one I'm sure that there is no cooldown. Button says 25 is old. For 10-year-old kids, they see 25-year-old people as like someone who's already retired, you know. That's what I'm saying. And for like 45-year-old people, 25-year-old people, they are young. Unless we are talking about Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously, because okay, I will make my point again. Especially if we're talking about women, 25-year-old person looks really, really old for two categories. For super small children and for Leonardo DiCaprio. Because he's like, oh no, 25? What's wrong with you? Okay, let's go. Let's go and try to fish. New poll, how old are you? The problem is, to find an average age of viewers, I need more than 4 options. I can use only 4 options when I'm making polls on a stream, and 5 options when I'm making poll on a community page. I can use... Wow. Oh no, look. I'm gonna tell you something. It definitely used to work differently. I'm pretty sure that it was impossible. Okay, I'm not pretty sure, but I think that it was impossible to use fishing rod in these missions. But now look, I can equip fishing rod, but there is no menu for fishing rod, so I cannot use bites, I cannot use spinners. Can I? No, I can't. I cannot. It's really weird. I can equip fishing rod and just walk with it. I can run with it. Look, it looks stupid. It looks like I have a weapon, a spear or something. Look, it definitely was not like this. Look. Insane Dog, thank you for super chat. What's the best way to get materials for camp? Well, I mean, legendary animals is a good way, but you need naturalist roll for that. Legendary animals that you get from Harriet's missions. But if you don't have naturalist roll yet, just go around your camp, place a camp somewhere in a hotlands, like somewhere here, or maybe around Blackwater here. This location is also good, around Little Creek River, and just hunt 3-star deers. And any 3-star big animals and give them to creeps. It's a new weapon, yeah, X23. New weapon confirmed. Can I do something with this? No, but I can just run around with it. Christopher Johnson says perfect bucks. Yeah, perfect bucks, perfect cougars. It's like the best. Can I jump? Okay, so when I aim, I start to do like this. Really weird. Guys, really, give your opinion in the chat. Who remembers it? Was it possible to equip a fishing rod in legendary bounty missions and just run around with it? What do you think about the concept role Hitman? You know what? It sounds too much fun for Rockstar. It's definitely not gonna be added, like never. Hitman, what are you kidding me? How something like that can be added to Red Dead Online? Unless you know what, you are Hitman, but instead of actually killing targets, you do something boring. Like, I don't know why and how, but you are Hitman that kills no one, that, I wanted to say sedate people and okay, so let's stop here. No, this role is not acceptable. I don't know, you do something boring, like a boring Hitman. You play chess. You are Hitman, role is called Hitman, but you chase people and force them to play chess with you. How do you like that? Huh? That's the role that can be added by Rockstar. That sounds perfect. You are chess man. Oh, smoke blunts have a better option actually. You chase people and you do their taxes. So you accountman. Well, that sounds like the best possible role ever. Okay, I'm just running around with my fishing rod, I don't know why. Can you attack with the rod? I cannot. When I'm pressing the fire button, it does nothing. But let's find an NPC and try to attack it in a melee. Oh, huge super chat from Sickest MLG. Thanks. What's good, cat? Says Sickest MLG. I always confused when I see this what's good, and like, I don't know if it's a question or it's a statement, but anyway, I'm good, thank you. Thanks for super chat again. And what about you? Okay, so I'm trying to find an NPC and attack it with fishing rod. I mean, really, I will use Google Translate to see what's good mean, because I've seen this form quite a lot, but I always confused what it means. What's good, man? And yeah, it's a question, right? No, actually, if you translate it as a statement, it basically it has a different meaning. It means how you doing. Yeah, karaoke, but it means how you doing if it's a question. But when like SMLG used like it's a statement. So I Google translated. I'm not quite sure if it's really translated correctly, but it translates for me like well done, like what's good man without. Oh, SMLG actually gives an explanation. It just means what's up. Yeah, what's up. Yeah, that also makes sense. So anyway, answering to this question, I'm fine, thanks. I had an issue with internet connection, and actually, you know what? I called a technician from internet provider. So he came up, he changed my router, he called a group of technicians, he checked everything, and internet was just not working. So he checked everything, cable, router, changed router, called another group of technicians who came up and did some testing with router in a building. So they did a lot of job, but internet was still not working. And you know why? So a lot of things they did, they said, oh yeah, we probably fixed something, but we're not sure. So anyway, test it out and tell later. And apparently, internet was not working because my Ethernet cable that connects PC to router became broken. Like, I guess I put a chair on it or something, but it's like physically broken. And that was the reason. Now I'm using Wi-Fi from my router to PC, and it works fine. It works fine. So I kind of feel stupid, but on the other hand, there was a technician who spent like a lot of time today trying to find what is broken and didn't figure it out, and called another groups of technicians who were fixing like completely different thing. That should have been a tier 1 troubleshooting step. But you know what? It's kind of hard to detect it because like it looks like a normal Ethernet cable, and it even works, you know, it shows that my PC is connected to router. It's just it has no internet. So it's kind of weird one. It's really weird issue. Okay, I'm trying to find an NPC, but I cannot see any NPCs. Captain Yell says it was the first thing you or he should check. Yes, and it's really weird that I didn't. I restarted router. I, you know, checked if it's connected to PC. It was connected to PC, apparently, but since it's broken, it loses internet all the time. I don't know. But the thing is, you know, I haven't checked it. Okay, so my bad. But technician showed up, and he literally spent like half an hour going with different testers, testing everything, and saying like, okay, I don't know, it doesn't work, but I'm not sure why. And I'm like, yeah, I also don't know why. Maybe it's something with the router. And he said like, yeah, probably it's something with the router, and changed router to a new one. And then called for another group of technicians, and you know, apparently solution was so trivial. It's really weird situation, but you know, it happens sometime. Rex Gardener, thank you Rex Gardener for super chat. She has calmed down now. Oh, it's a story about the sister. Continues. Crisis averted. Used donuts. Sister steal my wife. She hopes you got love across the whole PvP cat. She's a huge fan of yours. Thank you. Not what I'm not quite sure about donuts part, but yeah, thanks for super chat. it's like a TV series at this point. So, oh yeah, actually, you know what? I was going because I was going here. Caro UK says that hourly updates from you are even more fun than weekly. I was going here because here you usually can find NPCs, but not now. Like, everyone is gone. Where are all the NPCs? And yeah, guys, by the way, if you just joined and you think, like, what's wrong with Cat? Why he has such a stupid poll? Like, which role would you like to see? And then we have 4 pretty lame options. It's made on purpose. Because, you know, let's be realistic. Rockstar will never, even if they will go back to supporting Red Dead Online, which is unlikely, but even if they will never add any fun role. So, best we can hope for is something like herbalist, or photographer, or barman, or fisherman, you know? Twisted Trading says, they probably think you are going to beat them with a fishing rod. Yeah, probably, and they... Oh, here you go, here you go. Wait a second, I'm gonna be attacking from stealth. Oh no, I cannot use stealth when I'm carrying fishing rod, guys. So new plan. Let's just fight this NPC. Because I cannot go to stealth. Let's just... Okay. No, you know what? I cannot hit when I'm holding fishing rod. I'm trying to hit... Stop it! Or I will hit you with a fishing rod. Oh, have you seen it? My fishing rod was in there. Okay, I can drink tonic. No, I cannot do anything. I cannot... Stop it. Oh no, that was painful. Yeah, I cannot fight back when I have a fishing rod. I can jump. Oh yeah, and if I switch to some weapon, I'm actually hiding fishing rod. So what can I say? It looks like it shouldn't work like this, and I really think that back in the day it was impossible to equip fishing rod in a legendary bounty mission. But now you can. Really weird. Get the hat. I didn't like that hat anyway. Blessed Sun says, in WoW, fishing rod is a weapon. Yeah, I remember that. So, frontiers. Yeah, let's use this hat. I mean, it's even obvious why Rockstar made it so it's impossible to go fishing while inside of a legendary bounty mission, because, you know, you're getting paid for a time you spend, and you receive gold, so it would be a nice method to just go and start fishing while you're waiting for a 30 minutes mark. And actually you can still do it. I'm pretty sure that you can use fishing rod and go fishing in both blood money missions and infamous bounty missions that create solo lobby. Yeah, you see, there is no menu for fishing rod, unfortunately. Unsurprisingly, it seems like fisherman role leads now in a poll. But I guess it's because people are thinking that fishermen will have a personal bot. I guess so. Twisted Trading says, is it true that in beta you could catch fish in fountains in Saint-Denis? Yes. I mean, in every single pool with water, it was possible to I guess at some point they fixed it, but I'm not quite sure when, because I think it was for quite a long. It was possible to do this for quite a long time. Not only, you know, it was possible to go, for example, here to Kotora Springs and also fish here. Gallant Pioneer says, everyone else's stream is a bit laggy or just mine. It might be because I'm connected using Wi-Fi to my router now. Maybe because of that. Maybe it's some issues on YouTube's end. Or maybe, you know what, maybe the problem with my internet is not only broken Ethernet cable. Maybe cable is fine, it only looks broken. Maybe problem is something else, and then it's a big problem, because if it's true, well, I don't know how to fix it. I will have to call a technician again. Okay, let's feed the horse now. Okay, actually, you know what? Since we're talking about fishing in a mission, I'm trying to think about some other mission that has no cooldown, but like all blood money contracts and infamous bounty missions, as far as I remember, they have a cooldown. Sometimes it's invisible, but they do. Oh, don't reach high hostility within one game day. Easy daily challenge. Vilbur says, new role, cult leader. Okay, it's just too fun, too much of a fun for Rockstar to add something like this. Like, never gonna happen. Some of the Moonshine story missions maybe cat. Let's test it out. Let's test it. Good idea. I'm not quite sure if you can use a fishing rod in Moonshine story missions. I think that the first mission should not have a cooldown. Twisted Trading says, do Telegram missions have timers? Many of them don't, but the problem is in Telegram missions you also cannot use fishing rod. So I'm pretty sure about that. But in infamous bounty missions and blood money missions, you can use a fishing rod. And as for Moonshiner, I'm not quite sure. So let's test it. Jesko says, new role, coal miner in Annesburg. You know, it's actually, it sounds kind of boring, but on a RP server where I played, GTRP, there was a role miner, and basically it's basically miner. You just go and mine by pressing one button, and it's kind of stupid, but I enjoyed this role. So sometimes you find the better. Not like I was grinding with this role too much, but I don't know. Okay, let's go and check. So, I mean, I would like to see a minor role in Red Dead Online. That's my point. And as far as I know, a lot of RP servers, they have minor or something like that. So Maggie replaced. Oh no, I don't want this mission. No, I wanted a different mission. I pressed the wrong button. Now we will complete bootlegger mission, and if I'm correct, they're not in a private lobby. Or maybe they are in a private lobby. Probably no. Let's test if I can use fishing rod here. Yeah, I'm in a public lobby now, definitely. You see, when you equip fishing rod in a public lobby, you can choose bite. And you can just use special spinner and stuff. But in a legendary bounty mission, you don't have this option. Fishing. Okay, I will catch one fish since I decided to test it. Oh, here we go. Twisted Trading says, I wish they would have finished setting up the brothers so we could sell wild horses. Yeah, I mean, if we're talking about, you know, role ideas, not stupid role ideas like I have in my poll, but like reasonable role ideas. Some role related to stealing and taming horses and selling them to brothers is the most obvious one. You know, these brothers that we met during tutorial. The Rockstar added it in tutorial, and one of these brothers literally says, we will set up our business and we will contact you. And we haven't seen them again. Like, my point is, it's the most obvious role idea to sell and tame horses and to steal or tame horses and sell them. Extremely obvious one. It's something that Rockstar were definitely planning to do. Because, like, why would they include this cutscene and this small mission into tutorial 5 years ago? Like, they did it. And they never managed to make such role or such activity in general. It shouldn't be a role, you know what, it might be like a blood money missions, just something that you can do without purchasing role. But no, why? No idea. It's you know, it's one of these moments that make no sense at all in Red Dead Online. Okay, let's go and complete this mission. I don't think I was even bothered to complete these Moonshiner free roam missions for last few years. I was ignoring them completely. But let's go and complete one. Mini Blue says, "Howdy from freezing New York City." Cat and chat. Yeah, I've seen videos about like extreme temperatures in Canada, in Northern America, and I'm not quite sure how cold it is now in New York City, but I think it might be pretty cold. Okay, so what do I have to do in this mission? Burn the... Okay, so I need to just burn the crops. I think I should kill guards first. Right? Okay. And then to use something like this. Oh, I guess I have slow and steady. Instead of painted black, I have slow and steady. I don't even think that I need to attack these guards. I just can ride around. If I remember correctly, it's enough to just burn them and run away. Yeah, that's it. But as you can see, this mission has a hidden cooldown, hidden timer. And also it's set in a public lobby, because I've seen another player on my minimap. And just leave in. And you see why I was not replaying these missions, because they're kind of boring. -4 degrees Celsius here in New England. Well, it's not too cold. I'm not quite sure about like which temperatures are normal for New England, but it's a winter time, so I guess it's not that cold. Dritter Kid says, "Can't believe 2024 started with Pokemon with guns, lol." You know what surprises me about this game? That is trending on Steam right now. I'm not even surprised that it's super popular. I'm surprised that there are no legal consequences, because Pokemon belongs to Nintendo, right? And if I remember correctly, like, not only Nintendo, but all Japanese, you know, oh, I have to kill this NPC, so it's good that I saw this message only now. Anyway, all Japanese game developers are super not friendly when we talk about intellectual property. So if you think Take-Two attacks fans and other companies too much, it's nowhere near how Japanese companies you know, behave. So I'm really surprised that there is no legal actions, no like not copyright strikes, but you got my point. Okay, let's go back and kill this last few enemies. Bam. It's interesting that it's still burning. And the last one. And now it's time to run away. minus 15 degrees in Zagreb, Croatia. So yeah, that's freezing. Minus 15. And minus 4 is like, it's cold, but you know, it's okay. And by the way, in my room it's pretty cold as well. As you can see, I'm wearing this jacket. Yeah, so anyway, I completed a mission, but it was the wrong mission. Let's go and test the correct one. Molo says Celsius or Fahrenheit. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty... okay. I'm not quite sure what people in chat are saying like about that temperature, but I'm pretty sure that the case when it was minus 15 in Croatia it's Celsius, because you know, in Croatia they don't use Fahrenheit. Like, I'm pretty sure that in pretty much everywhere in Europe people use Celsius. Maybe in Great Britain Fahrenheit is used, but everywhere else. Why is reinforced lasso worth it? Two reasons. Number one, when you tie an NPC, it takes longer for them to untie if you use reinforced lasso. Second reason, in PvP, if someone is using regular lasso on you, you can simply untie by switching to knife in your category, in your weapon wheel, and you will basically cut the lasso. But it's not working when your opponent is using reinforced lasso, so it's like, it's super strong in PvP. I'm not really sure if it can be called a PvP, but you got my point. Twisted Trading says that it was minus 9 Celsius in Charlotte, NC. Needless to say, I had this. I'm not quite sure what NC is. Christopher says, I think Fahrenheit only in US. Let me Google what NC is. North Carolina. Okay. And where is it located? Oh, yeah, it's... it's in the middle of a country, right? So yeah, I guess minus 9 for this area is pretty low temperature, right? Captain Yellow says cold in Ankara, Turkey too. Well, I think in Ankara it's usually cold during the winter. Like, okay, let's replay some story mission. Okay, so this one, yeah, first one probably has no cooldown, so let's try it. Let's replay on a standard difficulty. Galant says a few hardy tonics wouldn't go amiss. Yeah, I wish they existed. Oh, you know what? Hardy tonics, they exist in real life as well. They called vodka. So basically, if you don't know how hardy tonics works, you drink it and you not affected by cold weather. In Red Dead Online. So yeah, there is equivalent in real life. Okay, so just kidding, drink carefully. So we are in Apparently I cannot fish in these missions as well. And which is even weird. It even says that I have special spinner equipped, but I cannot fish. I can equip a fishing rod, but fishing, no. And also, I'm pretty sure, you know, I'm pretty sure that these missions for Moonshine role, they're basically like legendary bounty missions. Yeah, you have no camp on a map, so it means that your trader role is not working. You don't produce any goods. You don't have a moonshiner shack on a map, so it means that moonshine production also stops. And I also think that you either cannot find collectible items at all, or you can, but they're just not glowing. And metal detector is not working. So let's try to find some collectible item. Christopher says 40 degrees Fahrenheit in Colombia. I guess it's South Carolina right now. The thing is, I mean, I always had an issue with understanding Fahrenheit system. Like, I remember the formula, how it's translated, converts to Celsius. Maybe I don't remember it now, but back in the day I knew it. But I still, like, 40 Fahrenheit to me is just, I have no idea what kind of temperature is that. Is it cold or not? Let's Google 40 Fahrenheit to Celsius. Oh, so it's 4 degrees. Yeah, the formula is pretty much the one as I remember it. Yeah. But still, you know, it's maybe it's a matter of which system you were using and which system you learned first. But to me, metric system makes much more sense that system that people are using in United States, like with this with Fahrenheit, with miles and stuff like that. Cranky Pants, thank you for super chat. Eat the beans, as you say. Beans, here we go. Here we go. Angry Aussie agrees with me actually and says that metric makes much more sense and it's much easier, but I had to learn to switch. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like it might be easier, but the main thing is which system you learned first, right? So even metrics, like for me, metric system makes perfect sense. Like 1 square meter is exactly 1 ton of water, and 1 square meter. What else? How is it converts between weight and dimensions? So it's like a weight to a size. Yeah. There is another. Okay, guys, I forgot, and I have issues translating such stuff to English, but like just metric system is really balanced and really cool. I'm advocating metric system now, which is kind of weird. Caro UK says, I agree, Kat. Fahrenheit seems much warmer than Celsius. Weather on TV here in UK. In UK, it also was shown in Fahrenheit and Celsius until the mid-90s. But what do you mean by that? Do you mean that now it's shown only in Celsius and like you don't use Fahrenheit in UK anymore, or they don't show Celsius now? Because to be honest, I'm not quite sure. I thought that everywhere in Europe Celsius is used and metric system is used except for UK. That's what, like, how I see it, but I'm not sure. Angry Aussie says metric is all multipliers of 10. Yeah, and there are a lot of like different I had different arguments why metric system is so good, because like one of the examples is that 1 square meter of water is exactly 1,000 kilograms of weight, and so 1 metric ton. Angry Aussie says, pretty sure only Americans use Fahrenheit these days. Captain Yellow says, in Turkey we use metric system, but in physics lesson university I remember we used Fahrenheit. I don't know, in physics lessons in university, I remember we used Kelvin. And not Celsius, not Fahrenheit, Kelvin. So no one uses, like, is it translate like this? Kelvin. Yeah, Kelvin to Fahrenheit. Celsius. Yeah, Kelvin. It sounds like that in English as well because it's a surname, obviously. But on lessons we were not using Celsius or Fahrenheit, only Kelvin. Christopher says Kelvin. Yeah, like this. It's written like this. It's a surname, Kelvin scale. And yeah, obviously no one says the weather in Kelvin degrees, in Kelvin scale. But like, if we're talking about lessons, that's what we were using. Okay, guys, I see a lot of jokes, and I'm not quite sure if I mispronounced Kelvin in English, or... No, it should sound like this, like Kelvin. Kelvin. Sounds like Kelvin. No likes, no Kelvin. Do we have 273 likes? 277 likes, so it's even more than absolute zero. Because if I remember correctly, absolute zero is minus 273 Celsius. Yeah, absolute zero, it's 0 in Kelvin, it's minus 273 Celsius. I'm not quite sure why do I even need this knowledge. I'm not joking. I used this, like, I was in university, I studied this 20 years ago, maybe even more, and I still, for some reason, it's not like something you use anywhere in your life or you see often. but some pieces of knowledge just stay in my head. I don't really remember what I was doing 2 days ago, but I remember that 0 degrees in Kelvin, it's absolute zero, and it's equal to minus 273 Celsius. Why do I need this? Like, what is the point? It's like, you know, you're never gonna use this in your life. It's not like you go on a date and you sit in with I don't know, beautiful woman, and she says like, oh, come on, dude, now tell me something interesting, and you be like, you know what, absolute zero is minus 273 degrees Celsius, which equals to 0 degrees in Kelvin. Bam! And she'd be like, oh, wow. No, it's never gonna happen. Never. I tried it, believe me, many times. Tried it, never worked. So my point is, why this information is still in my head? I don't know. It sounds like flirting in the Sims game. Exactly. Exactly. Cat, I don't like United States version of the calendar, month, day, year. Yeah, it's another thing that makes no sense at all. Like it makes much more sense to list them in order, like day, month, year, or year, month, day, but not like randomly. Month, day, year. How old are you? I'm 38. Almost 39. That's why I was studying this in university 20 years ago. Flirting like Sheldon Cooper. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm not quite even sure why I'm in this mission. I just wanted to test. If it has a cooldown, and apparently it has no cooldown, but it doesn't matter since you cannot really use fishing rod in it anyway. So let's just go and complete this mission. I mean, like, Moonshine is not producing, trader role is not making goods. It's super hard if possible, which I'm not quite sure actually, but even if possible, it's super hard to find collectibles. So like, why do you even care if it has cooldown or not? You don't. Let's just make some PvE build, something like this, I guess. Gonzalo says, how old are you, in caps? 38! Okay, why is he not dead? I'm pretty sure that, you know, body shot with a shotgun from such distance should be enough to kill. And it's not even the hardest difficulty of this mission. So apparently they have quite a lot of health even on a standard difficulty. Bam. Shoot. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. Okay, maybe it's just because of a distance. Maybe it's not about damage, maybe it's about accuracy. Because you see from closer distance it's a guaranteed kill. Do you think Rockstar is gonna add any new rules? No, I don't think so. It's just like a, this poll is like a joke, because you probably mentioned that all 4 options are kinda lame, so it's a joke. How many ability cards do you have? I have them all, obviously. I mean, my level is like 418. Obviously, I have all ability cards. And I will tell you, like, half of these ability cards are complete trash. You're never gonna use them. It's a waste of money to even buy them. But you know, back in the day, I really enjoyed testing them all. And that's why I bought them all, and I leveled up them all to level 3. Okay, so here we go. I remember this mission. Winters says, the role gas in Paul is as much of a joke as the labor of love award. Exactly. It's like similar joke. So I'm not quite sure why I set this dude free. Apparently it was not necessary. I guess I should search for some documents or something. Yeah. I don't think it was necessary to set this dude free. Kat, have you heard the Korean birthday thing? Yeah, but I also heard that they're canceling this thing. They're moving to like a usual way of measuring age of people. Like this year, they should have changed that old system, which also kind of, you know, makes no sense if you think about it. J. Lichtenstein says, I actually voted for photographer. I like making photographs in this role. You see, it's just like it's for all viewers who think that, you know, these roles are not that bad. These roles might exist, but the thing is, they should never be added before robbing banks, trains, and stealing horses. Never. Just like Naturalist. I mean, maybe Naturalist is not even that bad, but the fact that there is no role in which you rob banks or trains or horses, but there is a role in which you sedate animals, is just not acceptable. That's why it's such a... I'm kind of making love of these roles. I mean, like, yeah, fisherman might be a good role, but my point is, in Red Dead Online, in a game that is based on Red Dead Redemption 2, game that is about robbing banks and trains and stealing horses, this role should be added like after you have all the activities that I listed. That's quite a lot of enemies, actually. I don't even remember so much fighting in this mission. Quite a lot of enemies. So yeah, on higher difficulty levels it should be challenging. Because there, just like, you know, just like with Telegram missions for Moonshine or story missions, you can choose difficulty level. No, sorry, for Telegram missions you cannot choose difficulty level, but there are 3 difficulty levels, like standard, hard, and ruthless. And on ruthless there is no auto aim. Enemies, they're just stronger and you cannot see them on minimap and so on. So I'm saying that this mission should be challenging. What is the best shotgun? Pretty close choice, in my opinion. Pretty close choice. Okay, I don't remember this location. I think I completed this mission few times, maybe like 5, and always I was going to a station, to a train station, to make this ambush. For the first time ever, I see this location. I mean, the mission is pretty much the same, but just... I never knew that this mission has different locations. Uh-oh, I'm running out of... Why are they running away? No, 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 stop. I remember this bug. Instead of fighting, they are running away. And the thing is, you cannot progress until you will kill all the guards. No, stop there. Stop. Oh no, it's annoying. Ah. They just run away from you. I had this bug previously. It's so stupid. Like, I mean, why they run away? Okay, I hope that this is the last one. So instead of fighting, they just turn around and run away. Lancaster repeater or Evans repeater? Lancaster is better, if it's your question. Lancaster is better. If you play on PC, actually, it's not necessary so, but if you play with controller, the thing is, for some reason, Evans repeater has smaller auto lock-on range, so auto-aim radius, if you want, for 5 steps, and especially if you're doing something like call to arms, it will be important. It's actually more important than any other parameter if you're doing call to arms, like a range from which you can use auto-aim on your enemies. Okay, I actually, this mission is really bugged because I had 2 different bugs when I played this mission. First one is riders, they ride away. And second is, one time I had situation where this NPC lamb was not talking to me. It was impossible to make him talk, so I don't know why. He just refused to talk, and that's it. And, you know, to complete it, you need to talk to him to progress. Because, like this. Kara says, I cannot play first person, it's too weird. I agree, absolutely. I don't play GTA or Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online, doesn't matter which of these games. Any game from Rockstar with first person, just because, I don't know, it's just... I almost feel sick when I play with using first person. Yeah, this mission is definitely really challenging on a Ruthless difficulty. I can tell it all immediately now. Maybe I will complete it later today or tomorrow off the stream. I think I played these missions on different difficulties on PC, but on PC obviously Ruthless difficulty is not much more challenging than regular one, because you don't use auto-aim anyway. But on a console it might be quite a challenge. Twisted Trading says, I cannot play in first person either. Yeah, it's just like, I feel bad when I play it. It's like uncomfortable, I should just say it, uncomfortable. Do I have a shotgun? Yeah, bam. There are a lot of enemies attacking. Yeah, I guess last few. There we go. It's just a lot of fighting, you know. And yeah, obviously, if using many tonics, it will not be super challenging, but nothing is too challenging when you use a lot of tonics, except few call to arms maps. Okay, so that's it. Like, but let's loot NPCs first. Maybe I will find something. Karuke says, my son is nuts, in my opinion. He play it reverted. So, control scheme is reverted? Yeah, I don't know how. And why. Why. But it should be like not an easy way to play. Yeah, it's okay. Do you ever play with Slippery? No, I don't think Slippery is that good. Like, you can use it for PvP on console, but I don't do much of PvP anyways, so... Follow me. Yeah, Christopher says up is down and down is up. Yeah, I understand what reverse scheme is, but it's like why? I don't know. The question is like why, rather than how. It's like, which game had, I don't know, I forgot which game exactly, but I played a game where controls in mission switched to reverted scheme. I don't remember which one, but it was so unusual and challenging that I actually enjoyed it, but once you get used to it, it's easier, but I'm not quite sure if you get any advantage of using reverted scheme. Galan says, I've seen people on YouTube videos use Slippery while in sniping fights. Makes no sense. Well, you see, it makes sense, this way you make sure that no one will get close and kill you using auto aim with a headshot. You see, so it makes sense. Obviously, when someone uses sniper rifle against you, it ignores a Slippery bastard completely. But you know, it's just if it's a free roam PvP or something like that, this way you make sure that you're not gonna get killed with a headshot from a middle range or something. Oh yeah, Karuke, I see now why. I see now why. That answer explains. Oops. Oh no. I turned around. I turned my router again. I hope internet is still here. Twisted Trading says, when I restart my Xbox character last month, I had 35 gold, so was able to buy Trader and Moonshiner from the start. During this mission at level 14 is interesting for sure. I once made a challenge and I tried to complete every single Telegram mission, like regular Telegram missions, on a Ruthless with just created character. Level not 1 but 5. And using nothing except for Cattleman revolver, painted black level 1, and you know, basic repeater, and no tonics, because look, when you just create, you have no tonics. So that was challenging, but still possible. Except for the mission where you have to protect the wagon. This one I failed on console. On PC, yes, it's also possible, but on console I failed on the Ruthless as a new character with, you know, it was obviously not level 5 anymore because I had to complete the first few missions, but I was not buying anything, still had not full health bar and no tonics, and it was like too challenging. Blessed Sun is asking, if I equip Live for the Fight rank 3, do I get a dead eye passive regen that otherwise would never restore without food tonics? Well, you get passive, yeah, you basically get passive dead eye regeneration, but a pretty slow rate, if I remember Live for the Fight correctly. Okay, Live for the Fight. It's the one that gives you Red Dead Online. Yeah, it's the one that just simply restores you. It's the rate of this regeneration is pretty slow, but like you can restore the die not only by food and tonics. You can restore the die by killing enemies. Like each time you kill someone, you get some amount of the die, unless you have the die active at this moment. You see. So the easiest way to restore the die naturally is just to kill enemies without the die, and you can restore a lot of. And this ability card is like, I don't know, the only reason I see to use it is if you collecting stuff, like you grinding collector roll, and you want to have maximum the die bar all the time. That's the only reason. Twisted Trading says, killing animals restores the die too. Killing anything restores the die too. Enemies, NPCs, other players. The fun thing is, killing dynamite. So, for some reason, when you throw a dynamite and it explodes, it counts as you killed someone. Like, really makes no sense. But game counts as you killed this dynamite. Not like you get a kill in statistics, but you restore the die from the die restoration when you just make an explosion, any explosion. So yeah. Okay, let's drink this moonshine. I completed a mission after all. My moonshine bar is pretty stylish, I would say. Yeah, Beans the donkey. That was a good find on a stream, right? Twisted Trading says Camp Stew gives passive the die restoration as well. Yes, and it stacks up with this Live for the Fight ability card. But still, you know, the rate is pretty slow. Pretty slow. It's like my point is, if you want to use it for some fights, for call to arms, for example, or for PvP, it's not worth it because it restores the die on a super slow rate. You will get more the die from other sources, so it's just not necessary at all. So like, eye for an eye is much better for these situations. Yeah, okay, this outfit looks kind of weird. I mean, apparently, I just now realized that it's a frontiersman, right? But I just have a garment set on top of frontiersman. Yeah, really. Okay, let's... Definitely it's a frontiersman outfit, but I just have a garment set instead of Frontiersman has no coat, right? So yeah, just have a garment set on top of it. Okay, guys. I started later today, so I guess it's time to wrap up the stream. It was a talking stream. I have an idea for interesting series of streams, but I need to wait until Rockstar will fix the game on PC. So maybe and as a small spoiler, I'm pretty sure that game will be fixed soon. Maybe I will make a video about it, explaining, because I got a lot of questions, like people asking why Red Dead Online is so broken, when Rockstar will fix it. Pretty much soon. And there is also something interesting about what Rockstar are doing with Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption actually, according to SteamDB. So maybe I will make a video talking about it later. But anyway, as for stream, you know, regular, just chatting stream. Let's finish the poll. Obviously, Fisherman won, obviously. 44%. Barman, surprisingly, on a second place. I was not expecting to see Barman on a second place. I mean, even think about it. What kind of role is that? Plus, we already have Moonshiner. But anyway, it's on a second place. Herbalist. Again, another surprise. I mean, I thought that photographer would be on a second place, but no, we have it on the last place. No one really, not like no one, but not too many people enjoy making photos in Red Dead Online, apparently, right? So yeah, guys, stay safe, see ya next time, and yeah, that's the end of the stream. See ya next time. Hope yeah, it's not too cold in an area where you live, because you know it's easier to stay safe and stay healthy, especially healthy when the temperature is not extremely low. But anyway,